6 Minnesotans are suing the federal government tonight, saying ICE officers crossed a constitutional line. The lawsuit claims masked agents forced their way into homes during Operation Metro Surge without a judicial warrant. Sammy explains what we know about those raids and the legal fight ahead.
It's okay. It's okay.
Back in January, ICE agents busted down the door of Jaylee Salguero's home in Oakdale.
They grabbed my sister from the couch and was like, "We're taking you," as well as my dad. I wasn't able to say bye to my sister.
She says federal agents never showed a judicial warrant. They just presented them with paperwork for a family member who no longer lived there.
They did to our door.
Now she and 2 other Minnesota families are listed as plaintiffs in a lawsuit suing the Department of Homeland Security, ICE, and other federal agencies and officials.
The idea that federal agents would forcibly enter people's homes without a warrant, without a judge's signature, is just so contrary to our constitutional framework.
Teresa Nelson is the legal director for the ACLU of Minnesota, one of the groups who brought the case on behalf of people like Jaylee.
This lawsuit challenges, we're calling it the warrantless home entry memo, this memo that states that ICE agents can enter people's homes using just an administrative warrant signed by a DHS official in order to enter a home without a warrant, without consent.
Whistleblowers eventually brought attention to the internal memo, which the lawsuit alleges was kept secret. Nelson hopes the lawsuit will stop these practices.
This policy memo is inconsistent with the way that ICE has behaved over the last 20 years since its inception.
Nelson says families are worried federal agents will come back.
And with respect to Mr. Gibson Brown, it did happen.
I felt helpless, like I couldn't do nothing.
We spoke with Garrison Gibson Brown and his wife after federal agents broke down his door in January. A federal judge ordered his release, but he was detained again during a check-in at the Whipple building.
I'm driving on the road and she goes, "Hey, Rhoda, ICE is in your apartment."
We also talked with Rhoda Christensen, another listed in the lawsuit. According to paperwork, her husband, Abdul Qadir Sharif Abdi, was taken after agents pushed through his front door and seized him. All examples, Nelson says, of violations of Fourth Amendment rights.
Egregious violations on top of egregious violations that we've been seeing as a result of Operation Metro Surge.
The federal government will eventually have an opportunity to respond to this lawsuit, but DHS did not respond to our request for comment today.